Tough year so far. Hang in there. I don't know if did Sheila tell you she's such a huge Cowboys fan? Did she tell y'all that? No booing, no booing. Come on. It is such an honor to be here. I hope this comes out right. I hope you hear my heart when I say this. But we in Third Day, all of us have been very happily married for many years and have 20 Third Day children represented by the fathers on the stage. And so when I say this, I hope you hear my heart when I hope it comes out right, that we in Third Day, we love us some women. All our lives are women. We live in Georgia, that's the law, it's, you know. All our moms and grandmothers are women. And all our little girls, they will grow up to be women of faith one day. So it's an honor to be here. To everyone's lost someone they loved long before it was their time. You feel like the days you had were not enough when you said goodbye. And to all of the people with burdens and pains, keeping you back from your life. You believe that there's nothing and there is no one who can make it right. There's hope for the helpless, you said. There is hope for the helpless, and rest for the weary, and love for the broken heart. There is grace and forgiveness, mercy and healing, to meet you wherever you are. Cry out to Jesus. Cry out to Jesus. There's hope for the helpless, rest for the weary. Y'all sing with us, Mom. There is hope for the helpless, rest for the weary, love for the broken heart. Grace and forgiveness. There is grace and forgiveness, mercy and healing, can meet you wherever you are. Cry out to Jesus. Cry out to Jesus. This next song we're going to do for you is a song that was inspired by this song, by a life that was inspired by that song that we just sang. There was I won't go through the whole story, but there was a couple who shared a story with us a year ago of how their son, who's in his early 20s, had been dealing with depression his whole life and finally reached the end of his rope when he gets in his car. He drives off by himself and finds this wooded area. He's going to kind of hide away in this wooded area in his car, and he's going to end his life. And so he drives down and off the highway into the woods, and he turns the radio on because he's a music fan and he wants to hear some music as he's passing away. And as he turns the radio on, just by coincidence, Cry Out to Jesus is on the radio. And he hears those words, that there is hope for the helpless, rest for the weary, and love for the broken heart. And right there in his car, right before, moments before he ends his life, he prays and he asks God to come into his life and to change him. And he decided right then and there not to end his life. And I know that there's some people here in a room this size. There's some people, hopefully not at that point, but some hard struggles and things that you ladies are going through here in today. And so I want to remind you how God can take just a simple thing as a few words of truth and a melody of a song to literally be a miracle in somebody's life. God tonight wants to take every single one of us in our lives and work through us to be a miracle in so many other people's lives around us. And he wants to work a miracle in your life today too. I think so often as the church we read the scriptures and we read about how Jesus raised the dead and healed the sick and calmed the storm with a few words, and we think about, that's great, that those things that Jesus did. Ladies, those are things that Jesus is doing today. So don't be afraid to pray for him. Believe that he can do something big in your life. And sometimes it might be different than what we think it's going to be. Sometimes our miracle is going to come in a different way than what we think it is. But don't be afraid to pray for a miracle and ask God to do something huge in your life and to work through you to be a miracle to somebody else. Amen? This is called I Need a Miracle.